You're welcome to Nigeria. So far, what do you think about this beautiful country?
It's a beautiful country, and then of course you have quite a very good number of people who are very much interested in the hospitality industry, and then the welcoming and hospitality has been very fantastic. I have enjoyed every bit of moment in Nigeria, especially in Lagos, and I've been able to see quite a lot of transformation because I've been here 18 years back, and so much has changed. And of course we see quite a lot of activities going around as usual, and then many people are engaged in many different things, and we believe this is the right way to go. So I think I'm going big on these kinds of events in terms of making sure that we bring tourism to the local community, both at the international and regional level. It's a step in the right direction, and I believe we should follow all of this and try to do more.
Now, in the next couple of days, what do you look forward to seeing? You'll be in Nigeria for another 2, 3, 4 days?
Well, the next couple of days is that number one, I'm looking forward to the award ceremony tomorrow, and then also I'm looking forward to be able to see more different places, and then of course speak to many people, and of course deepen the relationship between Nigeria and Sierra Leone. Historically, there is a very big rooted relationship between these two countries, but we have not been able to do more as far as hospitality and culture is concerned. But now that we are coming through with all of what is happening, I think it's the best thing that has happened in trying to revive the relationship, and then also to ensure that both Sierra Leone and Nigeria make each other's their home, as it is historically.
Do you want to give us shout-outs to Nigerians? Would you like to say something?
Oh, let me just shout out to all Nigerians that it's a big pleasure to be here. It's a great opportunity to be able to ensure that we reconnect again. Sierra Leone is there. We always visit Sierra Leone, and we try to get more people. It's not only about the linkages to the marriages and the linkages of peace and security, but then also the people-to-people relationship. I'm calling on them. They've been supporting our artists. They've been supporting our events, so continue to do that. But now we need to see more of them in Sierra Leone.
Our spirit of friendship and good relationship between us and ATQ and Akwaaba, which happens to be the most successful MICE event in Africa, the first in West Africa. We are proud to be associated with the organization, with the membership of Akwaaba. So by putting up this small reception to welcome participants to Lagos, we are in a way showing our willingness and readiness for a continued partnership and brotherliness with the program. Thank you very much.
And I will want to ask the Honorable Minister, but before that we have a Lagosian here. He might have to say something before the Minister will invite us.
Well, thank you so much. It's another destination for Akwaaba, and of course, the agency in charge of tourism, which we all know, NAOTO. It's been a beautiful event, and this year I think we are blessed as well to have the Honorable Minister from Sierra Leone to be here with us and celebrate tourism. Well, the founder of Akwaaba said, well, I'm a Lagosian. Yes, I'm a Lagosian, Matana, I'm an Aworiman. And that shows the only thing we have that has been striving in Lagos is creating the enabling environment for tourism to strive. That is why the economy is so huge in Africa. You can't say less when you talk about Lagos and tourism. Successful government, especially the federal government that has enacted the ease of doing business or policy in the economy, has greatly helped in boosting tourism, and this is one of it. when you go your left, at entering Lagos from either east to west, north or south, the things you see, the tourism potentials gives you the rest of mind to have what? To have your business going. And that's why we say congratulations once more, Akwaba and Naoto, for bringing things to bear. You can see varieties of food in Africa. As little as you can see the pavilion, it has almost all the cultural food that you see or drink you think you want to take. So, and to the media, we must thank you for doing the best you can do within the scope of the tourism, film, and cultural ecosystem. Thank you.
So that we can go ahead.
Let me say hello and good afternoon to all Lagosians. Is that what you say?
Thank you.
I have to talk about Lagos. I was wondering, this is great. So it's quite an exciting opportunity as Minister of Tourism from one of our darling and deep-rooted related countries to be here on this very, very esteemed and important occasion. It's always a pleasure for Sierra Leone to participate in activities of Nigeria generally, but particularly in this case, Lagos, of course, which we know is the heartbeat of West Africa and Africa at large. So what this means to us is that it calls for a very strong relationship in terms of building the roots that we have together. It also calls in terms of popularizing tourism and hospitality, and then really trying to see how we can get the people together. Because the most beautiful thing which tourism can do to you is to ensure that it increases the cultural relationship, it increases the partnerships, it increases the love, the patriotism amongst nations. And we celebrate this. There is so much in common that we need to celebrate. But once you put tourism at the heart of this, then of course it changes the whole scenario. But what we have been doing over the years, especially in West Africa, is that from my own knowledge, we have not been doing as much. So we thank Akwaba for trying to pull some of us to this big group. And of course, we congratulate them for this wonderful event. And I'm so elated to hear that this is the 18th edition. And you've tried very hard to be able to bring some of us forward. And I think which is very important because we are doing very good work. And before I got the selection for nomination for the Akwaba Award, I was saying to my staff, we have done so much with Europe. We've done a lot of work in East and Southern Africa, but I'm not seeing West Africa. What is the problem? And then he came in. So we want to thank you very much for that. 2 weeks ago, we were in Accra on another massive event. This was discussing the link between trade and tourism. And of course, we had a big delegation from Nigeria as well. So I want to say, for Africa, let's take tourism. Tourism will be the game changer for our lives in terms of the job market, in terms of making sure that we take care of natural and cultural sites, in terms of building our heritage, and then at the same time, in urban planning and development. For instance, when I came to Lagos, I've seen quite a number of things that have been done positively in terms of the road network, because I remember this place very well. Because the last time I was here was in 2017, before I was made minister. So, you know, some positive things have gone right. And then the same like Accra and many other countries. So tourism brings urban development, it moves rural population, develops rural tourism. And then at the same time, it gets our people to the heart of where they belong. So we should promote this as West Africans. Tourism will bring us closer. And I was very happy to hear about the revival of the Festac 77. And then I was saying, these are the things we should be looking for. Where we can come together for intra-cultural events, for intra-tourism events, for masterpiece artist performances, and try to bridge the region together. We have so many challenges in West Africa today. And I think one of the reasons is that we are so far apart from each other. We trade and everything, but we are not in a position to be able to pull ourselves together. And I think it's high time that we do that, because there are so many opportunities within this. We know what is happening in Francophone countries. We know how Anglophone countries have gone on. So I see tourism as a beacon of opportunity to promote peace and, of course, national cohesion and harmony. I'm happy to be here and say hi to everybody, and then also to say that on behalf of my own president, brings you greetings, and that he knows I'm here. And then, of course, coming to Nigeria is like coming to your own backyard. So thank you very much. And I've enjoyed each and every hospitality. And thank you also for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.